YouTube! What's the dealio, man? Jay and Mary back with another video. Now today, I am here to give you guys the best BP build in NBA 2K21. Before we get into things, I need you guys to do me two favors, and that's go down and hit the like button right now. And also leave a comment saying I'm ready, you know what I'm saying? Now let's get into the video, man. Let's go. The first thing I need you guys to do with this build is make it a shooting guard. That is the main thing that people are messing up with. The point guard gives you less stats than the shooting guard ever will. I have literally sat in this builder for about 2 days. Like, I didn't make a video first day. No. I studied and I made sure that I knew that the shooting guard is the best way to go. Obviously, your hand and jersey number is all selective to you, but you guys are following what I'm saying. And my man's Kyle's name is subscribe now, because we are the littest 2K channel out. Yes, sir. Hit that sub button and let's get into the builder, man. Now, when you open up the builder, it's gonna show you two pie charts that look very BP-ish. One is a half and half shooting and finishing, and one is a primary finishing and a lot of bit shooting, and then the rest playmaking and defense. Unlike last year, you wanna go with the 65% finishing pie chart. Once that is selected, they are gonna ask you about your agility, speed, and strength. Now, if you are a point guard or a shooting guard, there is no other way to go but the most speed. Alright guys, we're here and we're about to select the attributes. Now, as you guys watch the screen and copy down the attributes, this is not the 57 badge BP build. But do not worry, my good sir, I will show you that BP build as well. But I feel like this build is more all around, and honestly in this game, although badges are meaningful, it does not mean everything. And in all honesty, you should not be sacrificing valuable attributes for badges that you don't even need. Now, as you guys can see on the badge upgrades, my player can actually get 24 finishing badges, but I settled for 18 for the simple fact that I do not need all 24, and I will show you this later on. The same goes for shooting and playmaking, as I can get a lot more, but I also want to put some in defense, because although this is a legit scoring machine, it can also have a lot of defensive potential. But now that we're done, let's talk about these attributes. Now let's first talk about finishing. Now I know the big problem is that where is the standing dunk? Be honest with me. As a 6'3" or 6'2" point guard or shooting guard, how many times do you think you're gonna standing dunk in the park? Time's up. Yeah, like twice every 5 games. With that being said, let me show you a screenshot of if you put the post hook attribute, which honestly you don't need. You're right, you don't need it on a standing dunk. There you go. So you see that you lose 2 badges just by doing that. So I say take the lesser of the 2 evils and choose post hook over standing dunk. On to the shooting and playmaking, you can see that honestly you don't need post fade, nor do you really need post moves because you're a guard. But for the badges to max out at only gold, I think they offer a great amount of badge upgrades for each category. And last but not least, you get 6 defensive badges, which obviously you will put on clamps and intimidator. So yeah, I think you're all set. And I firmly believe once we put these upgrades and change the height and wingspan, this BP build would be the best build and most slept on build in the park. I'm telling you, you're gonna dominate. You see the first pro tip I gave out. Stay tuned. Alright guys, on to the physical body shape. I really don't care, and I don't know if it actually matters, but I ended up going built. People say go burly, but me, I really don't think it matters, so I just chose built because it looks the best, and I'm built in real life, you know what I'm saying? Now this part of the build was the toughest, as I did not know whether to go 6'2" or 6'3". Now I'm gonna go 6'2", and I'm gonna show you why. If you haven't noticed already, this is a 99 made build, but if you make him 6'2", you get an 84 ball handle, so that means that you'll be speed boosting at 97. Me personally, I'm gonna go with the lowest weight because I'm already gonna be not strong, you know what I'm saying? The interior defense is already not there. I'm not worried about strength. Let's just be speedy so they can't stop us on court. Now this right here is what makes this build a god. Now I already know what you guys are saying.
Oh my god, you're maxing out your wingspan. You're not gonna be able to shoot, and your ball handle goes down.
Listen, you know how I said it's a 99 made build? Well, actually this is a 98. You are going to be able to speed boost and get contact dunks at the overall of 98. Now the question still is shooting. You have a 75 overall 3, Jay. What are you going to do? Now like I said, this is a 99 overall build for me, you know what I'm saying? So when I have a 79 3 at 99 overall, I'll be straight. Plus they always going to have jump shot boost to use. Along with this, you have to consider that I have 16 shooting badges. Are they just going to disregard the fact that I have Hazel Hunter? Can they take away the fact that I may put catch and shoot on? So like when I shoot off the catch and shoot, I'm going to gonna get a boost to that? How about the fact that I'm gonna have green machines, so the next couple shots after I shoot one green is gonna be much easier to make? Is 2K just gonna ignore the fact that I'm gonna use a shot stick or no meter? I think when making this build, you have to put all this into perspective, as I damn near have an 83 pointer plus the shooting boost, along with the fact that this build is gonna be so versatile. I know you guys see the defense. The kid may be 6'2", that's a little short, but you can't deny the fact that I have a crazy amount of steal attributes, plus the fact that I have 6 defensive badges that goes along with Intimidator and Clamps. And the wingspan is maxed, which makes defense even easier. Combine that with the fact that I'm a shooting threat, I can speed boost, and I have contact dunks. I don't know what build can do this. Now as we transition over to the takeover badge, I honestly don't want to do anything but slashing. Obviously the shot creator is very good. The sharpshooter is pretty much from what we know last year, but the slashing is OP. I used it last year, so I'm just gonna go with slashing. Now as we choose this, you see that they give us shades of Allen Iverson and Donovan Mitchell. I think that's a great comp. I think this build is exactly like that, as they can shoot, they can speed boost and play make, and they can also dunk on people. What else do you want, man? What else do you want? BP is back. Now as we max our guy out at 99, I'm gonna go through the badge list and show y'all what I would personally use. First, I'm gonna start off with Fancy Footwork Hall of Fame. Last year it was crazy. Even if it's not crazy this year, we all know that it's gonna make you quick. The next badge I'll go with is Giant Slayer Hall of Fame, as you are gonna be going up with the biggest of them and you're gonna finish. You know what I'm saying? Along with Contact Finisher, you're gonna finish over the biggest people in the paint. Personally, I'll use Slithery Finisher, as I think combated with Contact Finisher, it allows you to finish around people, and then Acrobat. And if you guys stay, you already know the pro tip. You got 19 badges, put it wherever you want. For shooting, I feel like a lot of these badges were redundant, so I only needed 16. And those 16 I chose Range Extender Gold and Hot Zone Hunter Gold. Now for those, I'm gonna speak on it. I feel like Hot Zone Hunter is the best badge in the game. It gives you the necessary boost in each spot of your hot zone, which will ultimately make the green window even bigger. I see Deadeye as a necessity, and Green Machine is good, and difficult shots along with catch and shoot and corner specials are things to play around with, as difficult shots wasn't needed that much last year, but that's what I went for shooting. For playmaking, you see the first badge I go for is Bella. Now this badge is actually a necessity. If you play aggressive like me, this will definitely be necessary. Quick first step and handles for days is self-explanatory, as you need to get a speed boost and you also need to be able to dribble for a long duration of time. Unpluckable is needed because you don't want to get plucked, and then I also put on Dimer or Floor General. You can choose between the two to help out my teammates. Now last but not least is the defense of badges, and I've been talking about this all video, so I'm going to put it on Clamps and Intimidator, obviously, as those are the two most prevalent badges in the game. And now yeah, I have the most versatile build in the game, hands down. I don't want an argument. Now if you guys made this in a video, here we go. This is the 62 badge BP build. Now this build was a lot like the one I had last year with no defensive badge, and I'm gonna tell you, it's very hard to get stops. Regardless of that, you will go crazy on offense. You won't be stoppable. I'm telling you that right now. Personally, as a first day build, I wouldn't do it, but this build is up for grabs, and I will not lie to you, it is gonna be a great build if you are that type of demon on offense. Alright YouTube, let me know what you guys think about the build. I'm going to be coming out with more fire content, badge tutorials, everything else in 2K21. I'm grinding! So make sure you hit that sub button. As always, if you made it to the end of the video, I love y'all. I'm out.